It's called Gold Marilyn, as in Marilyn Monroe. It's from 1962. And it's not only that it's big, but it feels expansive because most of the canvas is covered with this kind of slightly metallic, bronzish gold paint, really sort of weirdly isolated within the plane of the gold.
This was made in 1962. It's his first Marilyn, and it was made shortly after she died. He's covered the surface with the gold first, so that completely covered the surface and painted that. And then he's used a process called silkscreen. When I look at those colors, I think, wow, bright, very much of the 60s, these day glow colors. And I think it's interesting because in some ways, he's coloring the face. Instead of it being just black on gold, we get some details. He picks up her platinum hair, but he magnifies it. He shows us the makeup, for instance, she might wear, although it's kind of messily applied. But he lets certain things pop, and it really draws attention, and the bright red lipstick for which she was known.
Sweetheart, don't look at me like that. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh, God. Oh. This is a disaster.
Who's the genius? Who puts a girl in heels on a subway grate?
Miss Monroe, eat a Snickers.
Why?
You get a little cranky when you're hungry.
Better?
Much better.
So you've heard of Andy Warhol and you know he did the soup cans and the portraits. But today I want to tell you why his work really is interesting and worth your consideration. Here's the case for Andy Warhol. You know him to look like this, but Andrew Warhola was born in Pittsburgh to Slovakian immigrant parents and started out looking like this. He grew up sickly and spent a lot of time at home drawing with his mom, but he eventually escaped to New York after graduating from Carnegie Tech in 1949. He changed his name and quickly became a success as a commercial illustrator. He developed a signature technique that allowed him to trace and copy images and create a delicate blotted line. It was an early instance of his affinity for automation, or finding other people or processes that do the work for and with him. He was determined to make it in the field of so-called fine art and started shopping for a way in. Instead of making art for advertisements, he started making advertisements as art.